Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back. You see the title, we're back with the Train Insane series. Last time we did the Michael B. Jordan chest workout. It was incredible. Go check that video out if you haven't already. This time, man, we're doing a workout from one of the YouTube legends, one of the most respected fitness YouTubers of all time, ATHLEAN-X. Alright, we're going to be running through his 100 arm workout. This workout is meant to be intense. It's about the effective reps. And man, I'm just excited to see the nasty pump that we're gonna get from this. So I'm gonna take you out to the gym with me. I'm gonna rate this workout at the end of the video and let you guys know whether you should try it or not. All right, so appreciate y'all for watching. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
What's up guys, Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. What you're about to watch is gonna be the most effective arm workout you've ever done. How do I know that? Because I'm gonna get you to focus on effective reps. You know, the ones that even Arnold himself has said lead to the most muscle growth. Well, what if there's a way for us to get to these reps more quickly? In other words, with less wasted effort along the way. Well, that's where the 100 workout series steps in. And in this case, the 100 arm workout. But the first exercise up is gonna be the classic barbell curl.
All right, guys, so we're starting here with these barbell curls. Now, the purpose of this workout, the main focus is focusing on those effective reps. The effective reps are really the last 3 or 4 reps that you get in a set where you really have to push yourself before you reach failure. But the way we're starting here, with your first set of these barbell curls, you're going straight to failure. I think I got like 16 reps. In Jeff's video, he was saying you want to start with a weight that you can usually do for about 12 reps. I picked these 70s. And the point here is to go to failure, to absolute failure, where you can't do another rep with proper form. At that point, that's when you know you've completed your first set. And this is actually where the workout begins. So you put down the weight. You're going to give yourself 15 seconds of rest. These are called rest pauses, what we're going to do for the rest of this workout. So give yourself 15 seconds to rest, then you're going to pick the weight back up, and then you're going to go until failure again. You may only be able to get 3 or 4 reps, maybe 5 or 6. You know, it depends. I think I got like 5 or 6 reps on my first go. And then once you hit that failure again, you put it back down, you give yourself another 15 seconds, and you keep repeating that until you've done 20 effective reps. It doesn't matter how many sets it takes you. It might take you 5, might take you 6, might take you 7, I don't know. You're just going to have to keep that count. So if your first set you do 6 reps, that's fine. On your second set, after your 15 seconds of rest, you're going to continue from 6, right? So then you do 7, 8, 9, 10, put it back down. Do that as many times as you need to until you get through the 20 reps. What I love about this workout, even in this first exercise, just doing these barbell curls, I could already feel the pump. My biceps were already hurting because you're keeping so much tension. You're pushing yourself so hard with these reps. It kind of bypasses all the time and effort you would have spent doing your regular sets of 15 reps, right? Because if you're really only feeling the last 3 or 4 reps, the first 11 reps aren't really doing much for you. The first 12 reps might not do that much for you, right? So we're just bypassing that by keeping that rest time extremely short and keeping the intensity high. So I'm loving it so far, but like Jeff says,
The work's just beginning, because now we have to shift our focus to the second exercise. And in this case, we're gonna go to the other side of the arm for our triceps. And my exercise of choice here is going to be the Dumbbell JM press. And I like this version of the exercise because I don't have to worry about the bar making contact with my face in a way that's unwanted as I work my way up to my 20 effective reps once again in this fatigue state.
All right, so JM press. I ended up doing this on the floor actually. And man, I loved it. This was honestly, I was surprised of how much I enjoyed this workout or this exercise in specific. Triceps for me is one of those muscles where I really have a hard time with the mind-muscle connection. When I'm doing like the pushdowns or whatever, sometimes it's hard for me to really feel it. Even though I can push a lot of weight with my triceps, it's hard for me to feel it sometimes. So I went ahead and started my ignition set. I think I did about 11 reps here. And then after that, started my first effective rep set. Just how we did with the bicep curls, we're doing the same thing here. Every time we go to failure, we're getting 15 seconds of rest, and we continue doing that until we reach 20 effective reps. I absolutely loved this. This might have been my favorite movement of the day. My triceps were pumped. The biggest tip I could really give you for this one with form is just try to keep those elbows tucked in. Don't let them come out too far. Don't let your elbows come up too high either. I kind of kept them perpendicular with the ground, as you can see here. And really just focus on controlling the weight, man. You don't want it slamming on the floor. You could, I guess, use it for a little bit of momentum if you needed to, but the more you can control the weight, the better.
I'm going to rest 3 to 5 minutes as I do between all of the individual exercises in this workout, and I move this time on to the third exercise, going back to the front side of the arm, but actually to a different part of it. We're talking about the brachialis with the crossbody hammer curl. And I like this variation of the exercise because we can get more pronation than we can with a typical neutral grip hammer curl, which is going to allow me to hit more of the brachialis and brachioradialis in the forearm and upper arm, which will give me a little bit of that additional brief respite for the biceps to keep this workout intensity high.
Alright, so moving on to alternating hammer curls. The way that Jeff does these, he likes to add kind of a twist at the top where you're kind of pronating the wrist. The whole purpose of doing these hammer curls is to grow the brachialis, which makes your arms look wider, makes your biceps look wider. And so, I'm doing it exactly how he said to do it by adding that twist. I'll say I didn't really feel much of a difference with the twist as opposed to just doing them regular, like just with the neutral grip. I did feel my forearms working more this way, but not much difference with the bicep curl. And with these alternating dumbbell curls, I was able to do a lot of reps, especially for that first set. Since you're kind of getting a rest on each arm while the other arm is performing, since we're doing them alternating, you have a little more rest time during the set, so I find myself being able to do more reps consecutively as opposed to if I were to just do them at the same time. So went ahead to my ignition set. I don't even know how many reps I did here. And then after that, put it down and started my first effective rep set. Went through my sets, felt a great pump, did feel my forearms kind of getting activated during this. Overall, hammer curls are a staple of every single arm day. I always make sure to do hammer curls, so this was a great addition to throw in there.
For the fourth exercise in this workout, we're going back once again to the triceps and back to a classic tricep pushdown. Now, unlike the JM press, the pushdown is going to focus most of its effort on the lateral and medial heads of the tricep. And with that as the focus, you really just want to make sure that you're getting full, complete extension of the elbow on every single rep. Far too many times I see people shortchange the extension that they get at the elbow. Those 2 inches matter, as they seem to always do.
So going back to triceps now, we're doing these cable rope tricep extensions. Like I said earlier, a lot of the times I have trouble with really feeling the movement here with these tricep extensions, but it did feel good today. I already had a pump from the last tricep exercise that I had done, so this was very nice to kind of complement that. And because of the high intensity, I definitely could feel the squeeze. I was in pain, and really that's kind of what you're looking for. That's how you want to feel when you're working out, No point in doing a bunch of, wasteful reps. So went ahead and did that, got about, I think, 12 reps on my initial set, and then from there just kept doing these rest pauses. I really like the pace of this workout. It's moving very quickly, one after another, so definitely was enjoying that.
Which brings us to the fifth exercise in this workout, and the third time we're hitting our biceps, this time with one of my favorite ways to do it. It's called the bicep chin-up, but only in this case serving as our ignition set weapon of choice. Because what you're going to do is perform a set to failure, and the difference between this and a regular chin-up is just simply the angle of the elbow when you're performing it. Open up that distance a little bit more. Create more of a 90-degree angle at your elbow as you perform the exercise to ensure that more of the focus is on the biceps and less of it is on the lats. Now, once you've reached failure here, the reps actually start, but in this case, we're doing 10 effective reps, and guess what? You're only doing 1 at a time. You see, because now we're going to perform something called the negative chin hold, where you raise yourself up over that bar and simply just fight that negative 1 time on the way down.
Okay, y'all, this is where it starts getting real. All right, we already did 2 bicep exercises. This is the third. We're doing these chin-ups, these bicep chin-ups. Basically, you kind of want to just distance your head from the bar a little bit. You want to kind of give yourself, some space. It creates a different angle for your biceps so that, it activates it more as opposed to activating your lats. I don't really do chin-ups very often, for me, when I saw this in the workout, I already knew. I was like, damn, this is going to be hard, you know? So I went ahead, went to failure. I think I got 7 reps in until I hit failure, did my rest, pause. And then what we're doing here, we're really just focusing on the negative. We're doing 1 rep at a time for a total of 10 effective reps and focusing on the eccentric portion of the movement, which is, you know, when you're coming back down, you're taking it nice and slow. I think what Jeff said was you want to kind of hold yourself up there for as long as you can. You want to fight it until your arms just can't hold you up anymore. Then you can come down and take another 15 seconds of rest. All right, so this one was killer, man. Like mentally, it was challenging. Physically, you push yourself to the limit because you're not really focused on reps anymore. Now you're just focused on, you know, just holding in there for as long as you can. And it was definitely challenging. Got your forearms activated as well. Got your biceps activated. Definitely an interesting workout to try. I dreaded it, and you know, it wasn't fun at all. Like, it was not a good time. It was not fun. But you know, training isn't always going to be fun, man. Sometimes you just got to bite the bullet, man, because that's what it takes. So I went ahead, did my best, finished my 10 reps, and wrapped that exercise up.
You move on to the next exercise, this time once again for the triceps. And here we're looking at the weighted upright dip. And again, this is sort of setting the stage in the ignition set for what's to come after. So we perform 1 set to failure using weight if you need it. If you don't, you just perform a set of bodyweight dips. But you go to failure in the 12 rep range. As soon as I'm done with that, I take my 15-second rest pause. I get back into it. This time, I strip the weight away and I perform pause dips.
All right, guys, so here's another fun one. We're doing pause tricep weighted dips. And at my gym, they didn't have one of those weighted belts, so I ended up having to do this without, just body weight. And so in that first ignition set, I went to 20 reps just to kind of max out my triceps, which were already kind of fried by this point from the last couple exercises. Not fried, but they were feeling pretty good, you know. So went ahead, did about 20 reps, and then got started with my effective reps. Now, the most important thing here is making sure you're doing those pauses to kind of break the momentum, right? You don't want to be kind of swinging up. You're coming down till your arms are about parallel with the ground, and then from there, you're going to kind of hold it 2 seconds, 3 seconds, maybe come back up, nice and controlled. Focus on those triceps. Try to keep your body straight so that you're not really leaning forward too much and using your chest. That's how you'll kind of take your shoulders and your chest out of it, use more tricep in there. Went ahead, did that. You're only doing 10 reps on this one, but do them nice, slow, and controlled. You'll get a lot out of just those 10 reps. You know, so I think I did it in about 3 sets, but, you know, always want to go a little extra, always want to go extra hard, you know, so I did 1 extra set of like 3 or 4 reps because I still felt like I had some more in the tank. And I just wanted to leave it all there. So finish that up, and that would have been the last tricep exercise. But
I'm going to give you an additional challenge here, because now I'm going to give you the option for a little bit of additional masochistic muscle work. And we call this a hell in 100. And we're looking for 20 reps of a banded bicep curl done in this no money fashion, again, to target a little bit more of the short head of the biceps by pulling up and away, and pairing that up with 20 reps of the overhead tricep extension. And all you're going to do is go back and forth between the two. There is no specific rest between exercises. Your rest for the biceps is going to be while you're performing your work for your triceps.
You know, we never back down from a challenge, man. So we had to go ahead and finish off with this 100 reps of bicep curls and the tricep extensions. You know what? With this one, it was 20. So you do 20 of the banded curls, then you do 20 of the tricep extensions, then you go back to the curls, back to the extensions. You keep doing that till you get to 100 reps. So it's 5 sets of each. You know, it started off really easy to where I was kind of like, yeah, this is all right. But those tricep extensions, man, that was killer, bro. I had to keep stopping in the middle of my sets doing rest pauses because I couldn't get through the 20. Especially near the end, man. My triceps were lit, man. They were on fire. My biceps didn't get activated as much as my triceps did. You know, and it's also because of the band. You know, the more the band is stretched out, the more resistance you're gonna have. So there was definitely a lot more resistance on the tricep extensions than on the bicep curls. But you know what? We got through it. We did the 100 reps. Got a nasty pump. Great way to finish off. I've always been a fan of doing kind of like burnouts at the end of my workouts. I don't do them as much anymore. But this was a great example of a very effective burnout, you know, to finish off both the biceps, you know, focus on the short head of the bicep and the long head of the tricep, you know. So you finish that up. At the end, man, it was a great workout, very quick. I think I got this done in under an hour. So that's the beauty of these effective sets, just being able to get in the gym, just focus on going as high intensity as you possibly can, keeping it like that for, you know, an hour or so, finishing off your workout. It's a great feeling, man. And so I definitely highly recommend this workout. Go try it out. It might be a little different from what you're used to, but it's extremely effective, and it'll save you some time, and you'll get a nasty pump. So what more could you want? This may not be an ideal training strategy for somebody who just, you know, wants to get stronger. If that's like your main focus, just getting stronger, you know, this isn't the training style for you. But if you just want to get in there, you want to get it done, you know, grow some muscle, focus on hypertrophy, this is a great way to do that. Very effective, very enjoyable workout. So to wrap this up, if I had to rate this workout, this might be the first 10 this is the first 10 I've given on this channel in this series. I gotta give it a 10, man. I don't know what could have been better. The selection of the exercises was great. We hit every part of the bicep, every part of the tricep. Everything was targeted. It was very quick, very efficient. In under an hour, we got it done. The pump was nasty. Like at the end, I felt completely gassed. I felt like I didn't have anything else to give. You know, the rest times were very short and concise. You know, you kind of have to stay focused the entire workout. There's no checking your phone. There's no time for anything. You can't have a conversation. Like, you're in there, you're doing the work, you're focused, you get it done, and you get out. You know, and that's perfect for me. I've really taken this strategy of these effective reps, this technique, and I've incorporated that a lot more with all my other workouts, my chest day, my back day, legs. You know, it's been super helpful, especially right now when I'm on prep, you know, being in the gym twice a day. It's helping me shave down the amount of time that I spend inside the gym. It's been great, man. So I got to give Jeff a 10 on this great workout. Go try it out. I'm gonna have the workout linked in the description with Jeff's video. Also, you know, just you can screenshot the description for the workout there. I appreciate y'all for watching. Please let me know what you think of this video. Make sure you comment below if you're gonna give it a shot. If you try it, let me know how you like it. Let me know if there's anything that you didn't like about it. You know, let's have a conversation. So appreciate y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one. More heart, more hustle.